Hi, everybody. So, Amy Gardner, I'm really excited to be here. And it's funny because Pam asked me if I would talk, and I said, sure, because I am actually getting ready right now. Me and my family, we're going to Disney again. So, this is the third trip that we are taking on Tupperware. All right. It is so awesome and definitely magical. And crazy. So if you were to ask me 10 years ago if I thought that I would be where I am now, I would say, no, there's no way. And it's because I was that person that Pam was talking about earlier, the one that um, is nervous and scared and doesn't want to talk to anybody and um, just not going for it. Right. And, but so my journey began right and I with my own party, and so I went to my party. And for those of that you don't know my little story, I had my own Tupperware party, and then after my party I was asked to go to a rally, and I said sure, because I was getting more free Tupperware. I wanted that free Tupperware, right? And so I had no idea what I was in store for. So I go to this rally and I walk in, and it's just filled with all of these crazy women. They are so excited and so happy and they're having all of this fun. And I'm just like, wow, like this is awesome. But then and I sat in the back row, which was my typical me, like sitting in the back row at church. We always sat in the back row. And I was completely content with being in the back and not being up front in front of people, because I hated being in front of people. I had no self-confidence in myself. I could not talk, in front of people. When I'm cooking, like I couldn't do that. I couldn't just go up and cook and show people, even though it's something that I love. It was very hard for me. But so I went to this meeting, and I will never, ever, ever forget it. And Pam was up there doing her thing. And then the lady that brought me is like, come on, come with me, come with me. And she was like all excited. I'm like, okay, but kind of scared at the same time, and she brought me up to Pam and introduced me to Pam. And Pam was like on my level. She was where I was. When she started her business, I think she just had two little ones, right? Just the boys when you first started, right? Just like I had my two little ones when I first started. And she was just talking to me, and she was asking me about going to Disney. Have I ever taken my kids to Disney? No. Would you ever want to? Yeah, I'd love to. She's like, what if I told you you could do that in 6 months? And I'm like, what? No, there's no way. There is no way that I could take my kids to Disney. Now, it took me a little bit longer than 6 months, right? But I did it. And it was something that I never, ever thought I could do. And it was so awesome. And not only because, like, for me, but to show other people, like how Pam said, those naysayers. I had naysayers. I sold something before I sold Tupperware, and it was horrible. Like, I had two parties. I got up in front of people and I felt them staring at me. I mean, they were staring at me, but I like felt like evil stares. Is that something? I don't know. But I'm sure they weren't. But that was me. Like, I was very, very, very shy, very scared. And after my second party, so this was 11 years ago, because my son was one, my older son. All right. And I drove home. I called my husband in tears because I hated it so much. And I said, I can't do this. He said, that's fine. You don't have to do this. So I stopped and I didn't do it. And then after I had my Tupperware party, I was scared. I was scared to say yes, because of the feeling I had from that last party, from that last company that I worked with. There was no one there. There was no support there. And then I came here and I'm just like, I was floored, I was floored from how everyone was together, and it was awesome. And so I came home after that and I talked to my husband, and he's like, yeah, do it, babe. So I did, and I'm very, very happy I did. But I did have those people saying to me, "Do you remember when you tried selling that other thing?" And I'm like, "Yeah, this is going to be different." And you know what? Those people now that said that to me are like, "You're really doing a pretty amazing, aren't you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm doing pretty awesome. Like I like this. I am having fun, and I'm loving helping other families too, and helping other people." And so now I'm going back to Disney with my family, and it's our third trip. And it's not, yes, I worked for it, but you know what? It was fun. And look at all the people that we have gotten to help along the way. So don't think that you can't do this. I'm a high up there. I'm not really. I'm the same as you guys. All right. Person, you guys, if I can do this, like seriously, if I can take my family, take my kids to Disney World, then I believe that any of you could do it. If that's what you want, then go for it.
Oh, Amy, thank you so much. I have a question for you, Amy. We want to know, do you drive a company car too?
I do drive a company car.
Oh my, that is so cool. And you know what, Amy, with the kids, do you, I don't know, are you able to do the things with the kids like, ballet and dance class?
Yes. Oh
Oh,
my gosh. So, and my kids are the reason why I am doing Tupperware, because I can do the dance class. So my kids have dance, and I started doing it with them kind of. I mean, I'm in the adult class, but I'm there. So why not? Right. It's fun. But anyway, I get to do that with them. I get to go to all their games. My son plays, he plays football, he plays basketball, and he plays baseball. And when I go to his games, he's like, Mom, you're coming. You don't have to work. I'm like, absolutely, I'm coming. Like, so that's why I do this. I get to go do all of those things. Plus, I get to I get to be there for school and go on class trips, which I'm going to class trip this year with my daughter, and I'm so, so excited about it. So, and I wouldn't be able to do it if I had a 9 to 5 job.